week from the, like, I got it either Thursday. I think I got it Thursday.
Careful down there, boss.
Yeah. I think they gave it to me Thursday. I just applied. I applied for a scholarship in the obviously, I have to pay them a little bit more money, you know. I have to pay them $580, but that's fair, you know. I don't really care, you know, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna have my degree, which is a lot like not something that people commonly have in my family. Most people in my family don't even have a degree. I don't know many people in my family who have bachelor's. Know a few people actually who have personally who have dropped out of college. I have a friend who lives over in Brunswick. He dropped out of college. He dropped out of SMCC, which is where the first college I actually graduated, because I have an associate degree. So he dropped out of SMCC. I graduated from SMCC.
Judging from security in the area, I'd expect to see
and I went on and did a bachelor's degree. And I'm actually going to do a master's at an online college. It's not really an online college. They do in-person stuff too. Like, you know, if you want to do your degree online, you can. If you want to do your degree in person,
Extraction arrived at
missed. Have a bad feeling about this.
Oh yeah, I do too. A lot, you know. But anyway, my point here was that, you know, I'm gonna have the degree. Obviously, I have had to retake accounting too. Not very fun. And when I say accounting too, it's not actually called accounting. It's basically known by another name. So female. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a master's degree, and it's gonna be a master's degree in what I want to do, which is screenwriting. Oh shit! Oh shit! Fuck!
Where are they? You see that? Sniper vanished into thin air, just like quiet. If you can't mark them,
It's not necessarily screenwriting. It's more like creative writing, but it has a screenwriting focus. So that's why I'm doing it. So I can do screenwriting. That's what I want to do. No, I like screenwriting. I like. Oh fuck! Hold on. I'll get it. I gotta get this right. Not fuck up. Not fuck up. Okay. I
been
got lost
updated.
in the jungle. So, think about this. How many people do you know that get accepted with less than 3.0 GPAs get accepted into a master's degree program? I don't know that many. And get accepted into something that they always want to do. Just doesn't matter. Anyway, point being, enough talking about that. Let's talk about...
Those snipers. Did they give up?
Extraction.
Whatever.
I think it did.
Just get to the
I think it
mansion.
did.
Pronto.
But yeah, I'm very excited about that. And getting my bachelor's degree. I'm just looking forward to that. Although, to be honest with you, I was dealing with a problem with the Department of Education wanting to verify my identity, apparently. First of all, trying to finish this.
They know about that battle just now.
He wanted to
You're right
verify
in the
my
mansion.
identity,
The target's close.
his
Be sure to
Department
take
of
this
Education
through.
wanted to, and apparently
Detonation.
the IRS earlier this year had to verify my identity. Oh lordy, we gotta verify your identity. We selected you for verification. Okay, sure. Okay, you wanna verify my identity. Let me tell you, bro. Okay? You can verify it all you want. I am who I say I am, and there's nothing you can do about it. And why does the Department of Education want to? Because I filled out the FAFSA, which is what you're supposed to do when you're a college student, even if you're not getting A's. Just in case, you know? Okay, who's shooting? Who is shooting? Hey, what? Okay. Anyone else? I'd like to say. Okay, I'm gonna go in guns ablazing. Okay? You all are pissing me off. You pissed Venom Snake off.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
PF zero risk security. Looks like they're already on guard. Don't you try interrogating them. They might know the target's exact location. We know where to find the target. Do whatever it takes to bring Code Talker back.
The
Where's
map
the
has
target?
been updated.
Oh. Okay, how do I get down?
Someone's trying to take you out. Contact the target later.
How are they gonna even find me? They're not even gonna find me. No, Miller. They're not even gonna find me. Whatever. Freaking come back, Miller. Gosh darn it. Alright.
Outpost captured.
Outpost captured. Look at that. I did it, guys. I did it. And it was all me. All me. So, I'm gonna capture a few of these guys. Then, I get to the...
You gotta extract him.
Oh wait, no. It has to be... Right here? No, right here. Okay. No. Fuck. Alright. Here we go. I think that's right. Come on, hombre. Let's go. Okay. And I put you... Goodbye, folks.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
Hold on. Is there a way to... Oh, there is. Oh. Real quickly, I'm going to damage this thing.
You gotta extract him.
Already did. Command sub. Data trying. Oh wait, hold on. I need that. I feel like it would be important. Okay, and
I've been waiting, Tilly. Or should I say, Bedakhale?
What's that? What's that?
That's him. That's Code Talker.
Look familiar? It's infecting my men. How do we
Silence. Or death.
What do you...
It could be in here. Stay quiet. Your life depends on it. Sit. The parasite has infected your band. Those are its larvae. They enter the throat and attach themselves to the vocal cords. They mimic the host's membranes flawlessly. No one can tell the difference. Upon reaching maturity, they mate. Sustained exposure to a particular sound triggers copulation. The resulting larva then feast on the host lungs, killing it. A particular sound. His words. They attack only those who speak a certain language.
One sec. I gotta go get a drink. Oh shit. What? No. I don't want
Not just one. I cannot say which language your parasites are attuned to,
Okay. That's
but silence is the best way to keep them from laying their children. This contains an herb that they dislike. Good. That should deafen them for a while. You have bought yourself some time. Speak.
Is there a cure?
Once symptoms manifest, larvae have already infested the alveoli. At which point, nothing can be done. There is a way to halt the onset, which would prevent infection.
I need your help.
He stole the ones I sealed away, forced me to do his terrible work.
Skullface.
Even a country like America sways in his wake. I could not defy him. The fate of Dine lies in his hands. However, perhaps the Nishir let you hear. If my children have upset the Rojo of the world, it falls to me to set it right.
Extraction. Put Code Talker in the chopper and return to base.
He claims they are.
Code Talker is a very interesting character in Metal Gear because he got he figured out.
That's what Skullface is after.
I think he did an autopsy at one point of a character we know
He's gonna wipe every language besides
Metal
English
Gear
off the
Solid
face of
3
the earth.
at the end. Found that he was infected with vocal cord parasites.
They gave us language. And now they take it away. It is thanks to them that man first learned to speak. But now the hands of their clock turn back. They've been warped by the hands of man.
The guards are acting strange.
Oh shit!
Those
Oh
soldiers.
shit!
Be careful.
Development project has been added.
Shit!
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
All around.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Mission updated.
Scanning out.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
You're pretty good.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Pretty good.
Mission complete. Great work. Boss, we found the bodies of the two missing Intel team members in Lufwa Valley. We knew we wouldn't get them back alive, but still, it's a damn shame. Don't let their sacrifice go to waste, boss. We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base. That old man, Code Talker, he's the only hope we've got.
Tell me how to fight it.
I hid the answer in a microbe this one carries. It turns the male parasites into females, preventing reproduction. One parasite infecting another. However, it doesn't affect only the parasite. It alters force the host as well. Your infection will be contained, but you and your men will also be rendered infertile. That is the price you must pay to regain your speech.
That freak show back there. They the work of your children too?
A different strain from the vocal cord parasite, known as the one that covers. It acts as the host's skin, providing strength in exchange for nourishment. But I did not know those men were infected. They were forced to serve him, then steal my research. Have you seen one of their vehicles?
The yellow cake.
Captured a convoy they were escorting. Cargo, some kind of mineral.
What became of it? The metallic archaea.
Oh,
Out ahead!
to be continued. Oh yeah, well.
Mission list updated.
Hold on.
Boss, are you okay? So the vocal cord parasites that have infected Mother Base. They're ethnic cleansers designed to silence those who don't fit into Skullface's worldview. We can't allow him to have such power.
Please
Go over the mission details and get going ASAP.
deploying.
I believe this mission is where we have to fight to survive.
Out ahead!
It's them.
Can you hear me? Are you okay? It looks like you're surrounded by mist. The support Port chopper can't get close to your position right now.
Hurry! They are coming! We are their quarry.
We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
What's wrong with you?
Oh! Darn it! Killed Code Talker.
Code Talker is dead. Now there's no hope of saving him.
Shit. I gotta get the fuck away from Code Talker in that case. Run away!
We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss,
Alright.
you need to eliminate the skulls.
Come on.
We cannot lose Code Talker.
Oh! What the fuck? Bro. Ah! Oh, shit. Run. Run. Okay, alright.
Well, they sure have some tricks up their sleeves. You'll need some serious firepower to pierce their armor, boss. Call in support if you need it.
Alright. Fuck. Whoa. Oh.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
Chicken hand,
Snake!
I didn't know you could equip the chicken hand in this episode.
Assist.
That Misty is their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Oh, shit.
Eliminate the skulls, boss. Right now, there's no choice but to fight it out.
What are you kind of trying to do? Easy. Hold on. Hey, bro. I'm killing.
happened? Boss!
Little chicken. Okay, whatever.
Skulls. Some misses their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
Oh, damn! You killed me!
Code Talker is dead. Now there's no hope of saving him.
Skulls. Some misses their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose Code Talker.
I got it. Fuck. Did that on purpose. What? How did I die? Did I kill
Snake,
myself?
talk to me! Snake!
Did I fucking kill myself? So.
Some misses their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for
Fuck
now.
you.
Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls.
Fuck you.
We cannot lose Code Talker.
Did say fuck you. And of course I have to say, no. Why did you do that? I was coming right for it. Alright, come on. I'm doing? What the fuck do you think I'm doing, bro? Ocelot, you might be one of my favorite characters in all Metal Gear, but you don't get to talk to me like that. I'm your boss. Yeah, I'm using the old, you're almost fired approach. Why didn't you tell me about that, Ocelot? Oh, not again.
Snake, talk to me! Snake!
So that misses their work. We won't be able to send in another chopper for now. Boss, you need to eliminate the skulls.
will shoot you all. Bye. Wait. What? Bye.
Don't let him hit you or you're finished. Make good use of cover, boss.
Don't let their quick movements lead you by the nose. Fire when they stop.
No! Do not get to do it. Fire! Fire! I am losing my mind. Losing my freaking mind. Yeah, you guys should wait for it. Ah. What do you mean that didn't know? Zero. Oh wait, it did. Okay, never mind. I don't know how. Figuring out how. Shit. What? How did you get me so? Oh, is that the way?
The map has been updated.
Well, I'm officially screwed. I'm here. But it's okay. Never mind. I'm wrong. Hold on, I need
Marker place.
no, I need supplies.
Supplies requested.
Thank you. Deliver me some supplies, please. Hurry up. I don't got all day. And I'd like to
Supply
move
marker removed.
Take this! Oh shit.
Sure have some tricks up their sleeves. You'll need some serious fire. Here's their armor.
Oh good. Alright. Darn it! Miller, I'm blaming you. Shit! That'll work right now. Holy crap. I'm not sure I want to tangle with you guys right now. I need...
Supplies requested.
Yes, thank you. Supplies requested. Okay. I need my supplies immediately. I need a grenade.
Supply drop complete.
Take that. Take that. What? No. How dare you? How dare you?
The skulls are creating that mist. You gotta clear it before you take them out and the mist clears. Hurry!
Marker placed. Marker
No, I don't want to place a marker. This one's
supplies
my fucking.
requested.
Ah, some of my supplies are on that.
Supply drop complete.
Please, I'm begging you. Please. Oh wait, here we go. Getting stuck.
Eliminate the skulls, boss.
I'm trying.
Right now there's no choice but to fight it out.
Don't tell you. Let you try.
Supplies requested.
You're gonna have a hard time, bruh.
Detected.
I'm telling you, you're gonna have a hard time.
Updated.
At least they're almost.
Supply drop complete.
At least they're almost dead. Ah! Yeah.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
Alright. Time to fight. Let's go.
Has been updated.
Alright, you're next. Run. Stay your way.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
I know I told you useless
Eliminate the
a little
skulls.
bit. I know I insulted you quite a bit, but I need a supply drop from you,
Requested.
and you're the only one who can trust. The Miller is no good. Oh shit.
Supply drop complete.
Holy shit, bruh. How did you do that? I don't know how you did that, but that was cool. Hold on. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
boss. What happened?
I died, Miller. I died. That's what happened. It's not hard to figure out, man.
So that Misty's their
That's
work.
it.
We won't be able to send in another
Fighting
chopper for
on
now.
my turret.
Boss, you'll need to eliminate the skulls. We cannot lose
Come on.
Code Talker.
Come on. Come on, somebody. I don't know where you went. Oh, shit. Could be more of that telescope.
Eliminate the skulls. You won't have time to go after Code Talker while I'm taking you on.
Nope, no, 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 no. Run. Run! Run, Snake! Snake! Run.
Looks like they can put up some kind of defensive wall. You'll have to go around to attack or use explosive weapons like grenades.
Supplies requested. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Supply drop complete.
Bro, I hate to break bad news to you, but you're my favorite.
Detected. The map has been updated.
I'm through listening to you, Miller. There's no way we're gonna win it. We're gonna get out of this alive.
Supplies requested.
Be
Supply drop complete.
okay. Not very fun. Alright. Let's see the pain go, bro. Ah!
Eliminate the skulls, boss.
You think
Right
I'm
now, there's no choice but to fight it out.
fine. I'm fighting it out. I'm doing it my way. What about if you
Supplies
pull your freaking
requested.
shenanigans for your triple agent? I'm going to freak out. Hold up. Quiet. Doing my
Supply
bidding.
drop complete.
Yeah. Good. Miss. No! Fuck! Not again.
Supplies requested.
How many are there? Found about 2? That looks like 2. Oh, thank God.
Supply drop complete.
Like go to sleep. Well, who knows if I'm gonna be living? Where did they go? Where did they go? Fuck! Fuck! Hi. Hi. A little bit. I'm ready to... One left. And I'm out. Out of ammo.
Supplies requested.
Oh, lordy. I'm gonna survive this ocelot. Jump.
Supply drop complete.
Going. I have one left.
The skulls are creating that mist. We can't extract you until you take them out start, boss. I'm coming in on another chopper. Get
Helicopter.
Code Talker to the LZ and wait there.
Mission info has been
Finally.
updated.
Finally.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Did it. Did it, guys. Did it.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
We're in a race against time. Put Code Talker in the chopper and return to base. He's coming too. Roger that.
Oh,
Pequod, arriving shortly at LZ.
stand by, people.
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. We'll stand by. You gonna extract him?
Support helicopter has arrived.
How many men? So they add
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
another. No, he's there.
He's coming too. Roger that. Get in, boss.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Immortal. Completed Metallic Archaea mission.
Development project has been added.
Mission complete. I know we can do better next time.
I don't care, Miller. Kiss my ass.
Skullface is no longer in Africa. The nuclear test was a success. Now they turned their knives on me.
Satellites didn't read any test. Neither did seismometers.
The detonation test took place 5 years ago in the southern Indian Ocean. The final test was the opposite, to prevent detonation.
You mean?
Skullface plans to sell nuclear weapons that he retains control of.
It's not like hawking small arms to militias.
Indeed. He plans to avoid detection by exporting minerals containing tiny amounts of uranium in the form of metallic archaea. Once on site, the metallic archaea enrich the uranium and weaponize it. Loaded onto all-terrain bipedal machines. They ensure any country, armed group, even the smallest terrorist cell, can become a nuclear power.
Bipedal. So that's why they needed Huey.
A nuke business to replace the arms business. And Skullface owns the market.
The very atmosphere of nukes, anywhere and everywhere. Deterrence on all sides.
So that's why he ran a non-detonation test.
Yes. Another metallic archaea instantly overrides the criticality generator. If fail-safe only he controls. Any such weapon can be deactivated whenever he chooses, regardless of who owns it or their intent to use it.
Nukes. Controlled by a man, not a country. If they proliferate, conventional nukes lose all value. Political, military, and economic. The two superpowers become powerless.
R&D and medical teams have come up with a proposal for a new suit that applies Code Talker's research, the Parasite suit. Apparently, it can recreate some of the Skull's unusual abilities, but in order to use those abilities, it needs parasites. If you want to wear this suit, you're gonna need to get a hold of parasites by extracting skulls.
We need to stop the epidemic at Mother Base.
About the pathogen spreading through Mother Base, what's your opinion?
Textbook symptoms of vocal cord parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list, it is the Kikongo strain, meaning a breed of parasite that triggers symptoms upon detecting pronunciation specific to Kikongo.
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic?
Use this. A type of Wolbachia, introduced to a sample of the parasite. The parasitic bacteria that colonizes the parasites, turning male to female and preventing copulation. We must cultivate more.
Thanks to Code Talker, we've managed to put a stop to any new vocal cord parasite infections. We couldn't save those already symptomatic, but everyone who survived has been released from the quarantine platform. Skullface will pay for this.
Well, now we get to watch an interrogation.
Again with the truth serum?
What are those legs made of? Titanium? All the way to the femur.
Metallic archaea.
Sahelanthropus. Where is it?
What?
We have to know before his plan is complete. Sahelanthropus is the final piece.
What are you talking about?
If the Soviets break out a mobile, controllable nuclear weapon, East-West relations will be right back at the Cuban Missile Crisis.
The Cold War returns to life, as countries will
without nuclear arsenals line up for what Skullface is selling. Nuclear weapons proliferate overnight. And on the brink of annihilation, the world maintains its balance.
But we know this is all just a shield.
A ruse. The cleansing parasites are what matter most. A WMD to eclipse even nukes, and the only one that can still be used. Skullface is the world's greatest threat. And Zero's. The pieces are in place. All that remains is to unveil Sahelanthropus in Afghanistan.
They can't activate it without me. KB-0! Sahelanthropus is beyond the Soviet base camp, in a lab built by the Soviet philosophers. That's what you're looking for. But I have no idea how he's controlling it. It wasn't designed to accommodate a human pilot.
Just turns around and he's just like, nope, I'm not gonna let this guy off.
No! No! Wait!
That's what you call torture.
We got word from Afghanistan. Everyone at the Soviet base camp's dead. No sign of fighting. Parasites. Skullface's men then headed north. The target is OKB-0. That's where he'll activate Sahelanthropus. Unless we stop him, he'll go down in history a conquering victor. We can't let that happen. Wipe him out. Don't leave any trace of his existence.
I'm gonna need backup on this one.
You'll rendezvous on site.
Continue.
Please select a mission.
Holy shit.
Mission list updated.
I want to listen to this. Wait, hold on.
About the pathogen spreading through Mother Base.
You've seen everything we've got on the outbreak. What's your opinion?
Textbook symptoms of vocal cord parasite infestation. And judging from this casualty list, it is the Kikongo strain, meaning a breed of parasite that triggers symptoms upon detecting pronunciation specific to Kikongo.
So our Kikongo-speaking staff are at risk.
Quite so.
He's right. All the victims do speak Kikongo.
So they can survive if they just use another language.
There is no guarantee. You're only dealing with the Kikongo strain. Other language strains may be present. You well know he was teaching them languages from all over the world.
The Devil's House. Nzoya Badiabulu.
There is no way to know how many strains he has at his disposal.
So how do we keep them from becoming symptomatic? You mentioned using microbes.
Use this. A type of Wolbachia. Introduced to a sample of the parasite.
Wolbachia?
A parasitic bacteria that colonizes the parasites, turning male to female and preventing copulation. You must cultivate more. What have you done with the infected bodies?
Cremated to stop the spread of infection. But we did keep a few for study.
Good. Take this sample, grind it to a pulp, and introduce it to the larvae now nesting in the dead. The Wolbachia will multiply rapidly within those larvae.
They're soldiers, not some petri dish.
Conventional cultivation methods will take too long. Extract the Wolbachia from those larvae and vaccinate your men. Kikongo speakers first. This is the fastest, surest way. No one is to speak a word of Kikongo until the Wolbachia are safely inside them. I will instruct your medical staff in detail on site. You have the appropriate facilities.
Yes, but
do not worry. I made a pact with your Beteholone on the honor of the Dene. I speak no lies.
Keep an eye on him.
Will do. Follow me. I'll take you to the medical team.
Now, we must wait for the Wolbachia to multiply in the larvae.
How is the disease transmitted? If it's carried by insects or rodents, then...
There is no intermediate host.
So...
The vocal cord parasites lay their eggs in the larynx of the host. Most hatch and migrate to the lungs, but some are transported to the mouth through ciliary movement, mixing in with saliva.
Saliva. Droplet transmission.
Sneezing, coughing. Any food or water containing infected saliva. It would spread fast.
Indeed. And when the larvae migrate to the lungs, symptoms can resemble the early stages of a cold, making it easy to infect others.
Meaning a simple conversation would be enough to pass it on.
Alright, so what happens after the larvae migrate to the lungs?
It is as I said before. They mature by feeding on alveolar tissue. It is only then that noticeable symptoms appear in the host.
And by that point, it's too late. He's infected everyone else. It's one hell of a weapon you've created.
That is what Blag Ana wanted. Something that would spread easily. In truth, he's not the reason. But we will discuss that another time.
The Wolbachia have multiplied. We're preparing to extract them and begin vaccinating. But is this really the only way? Sure, it'll prevent infection, but the cost...
You would rather remove their vocal cords?
No. Tactical communication is the linchpin of what we do.
What if we were to ban the use of Kikongo?
Insufficient. First, there is no guarantee that only the Kikongo strain is here.
Second, there is the matter of how the parasites lay their eggs. Before they can copulate, they must be exposed to the pronunciation of a specific language for a period of time, like a container filling with water. But the duration between when the container is full and when the copulation actually begins varies from case to case. In other words, even if the infected stops speaking as a countermeasure, it may already be too late. The only true solution is to prevent copulation through the Wolbachia, or by physically removing the affected tissue.
Do any anti-parasitics work?
It sounds as though you have already tried.
Yeah. We tried every one there is, and nothing.
I have yet to find a medicine that can remove the parasites. At best, it temporarily covers their ears.
Why is that?
Because the parasites are companions to us. To remove them inevitably harms the host.
Companions?
More than you think. And this is why the human immune system cannot eliminate them.
We've inoculated the staff with Wolbachia to keep them from becoming symptomatic.
That should also contain the infection.
How did this happen in the first place?
It has to have been a Cypher spy within our ranks.
If this is so, then why the Kakongo strain? If their intent was to wipe you out.
Skullface said the remaining English parasite was close to the boss. If this latest strain was his doing, he wouldn't have tipped his hand.
It is possible someone brought eggs onto the base without knowing. Stuck to their shoes, clothing.
Well, that makes the most sense to me.
Then where did the eggs come from?
You mentioned that your boss visited Nzoya Badiokulu.
Sure, but his gear's disinfected immediately upon return.
Then he was not the carrier.
And not just the boss. All staff dispatched to high-risk regions were quarantined on the flight back. When the symptoms first appeared, we checked and disinfected all equipment used up to that point. Any and all prisoners, soldiers, materials, and animals extracted during missions were also quarantined.
So, that just leaves...
I have seen children around here. Where are they from?
All over. Some were being held hostage at a mine. Then there were the troublemakers at Bwala Yamasa.
Bwala Yamasa?
Yeah.
Their clothes, their things. Did you burn them?
They're just kids. We couldn't. And besides, not one of them's shown symptoms.
The parasites don't infect prepubescent hosts. Their vocal cords are not fully developed.
Well, if infection doesn't occur in children...
It is possible they carried eggs on their clothes, and the infection spread from them.
Check the kids' stuff.
I doubt there is any trace left by now.
But if there is, some of those kids must be close to hitting puberty. How could we have missed this?
The name Bwala Yamasa got quite a reaction from you. I'm guessing the Kakongo strain was released in that village.
Cypher used that region to experiment with vocal cord parasite transmission. The Kakongo strain. The settlements around the refinery upstream of Bwala Yamasa were the proving grounds. They would infect one villager, then record transmission speed. Dangerous work. If they failed to contain the infection, it would slip into the surrounding regions.
At which point the world found out about the parasites, making them useless as a weapon. Incredible they'd risk such a thing.
The test site was densely populated too. A terrible place for such experiments. No doubt, they thought burning everything would wipe away all traces. The settlement settlements were covered in oil anyway. Who would wonder if one day they caught fire? And so it did. They burned it all, living and dead.
Those remains.
But they miscalculated. Transmission speed was far faster than anticipated. It may have been the temperature, or hygiene standards, or perhaps the parasites reacted quickly to Kikongo. Whatever the reason, nearly all villages were swiftly infected, and the settlements reduced to mounds of corpses. Making matters worse, the dry season was ending. When it came time to burn the village, the Moneni River had swelled. Many of the bodies were waterlogged.
Meaning they didn't burn completely.
The corpses still contained viable eggs, and the larvae washed downstream. And when the people downstream drank that water,
that marked the end for Bwala Yamasa.
I learned all of this at the mansion. I warned him of the risk of eggs getting out.
And?
We are prepared for any eventuality.
I get it. Putting the oil field back online. The oil leaks, Saner. They plan to pollute the river, prevent the spread of infection.
But the oil flow was stopped, and downstream the people of Masa village started using the water again. The PF soldiers deployed at the village were locals, spoke Congo. They were infected, and the kids survived.
I've heard enough.
And who stopped the flow of oil?
Don't.
We did.
That confirms it. The source of the Kikongo strain infection was Masa village. And the children brought it here. It is no one's fault. There is no blame to be cast.
The parasites, they were tested in other regions?
Their physiology requires that they be tested under varied conditions. Another test site was in Afghanistan.
So it was the parasites there.
Both the Pashto and Tajik languages are spoken in the mountains of Afghanistan, and population density is low. Ideal testing grounds for how accurately the parasites target only the specified language. It is also relatively easy to prevent the spread of infection.
And the results?
The first test, I am told, was a success. Once the Pashtun Mujahideen were infected with the Pashto strain, they were all but wiped out.
The Hamid fighters at Smasei Fort.
It was doubly successful. No Tajik Mujahideen or Soviet soldiers became symptomatic.
So the parasites proved to be effective. What about the second test?
Also supposedly a success. The Pashtun village was the target. However, the original aim was to obtain samples of the infected. In this, they failed.
And the village?
The Soviets enacted a standard scorched earth operation.
That must have been the village where Malak lived, before being held captive at La Marjate Palace.
Having had more time to think on it, the details shared with me may have been false. They are madmen who would do anything to cover up the truth.
They certainly seem to like tossing their problems in the fire.
Approaching.
As a boy, Skullface's life went up in flames. Perhaps that is what fuels his fixation with fire.
Your Wolbachia stopped the infection all right, but I still don't get it. How can a few bacteria change males to females? I know they're only bugs, but...
It is not such a rare thing in the natural world. Many insects and nematodes are infected with Wolbachia.
But why?
They nest in the cell cytoplasm of the host, even in the egg cells, with the result that the offspring are born infected.
Mother-to-child transmission.
However, Wolbachia cannot nest in sperm because they do not have cytoplasm. So even a successful infection of a male ends after a single generation. This means the Wolbachia must resort to maximizing the population of infected females.
Sounds like an ethnic cleansing campaign on a tiny scale.
Gender change from male to female is their survival tactic.
So more females means more Wolbachia carriers, so it can keep thriving in the following generations.
But the parasites in a human host are supposed to be a mating pair. If there's no male, there'll be no offspring at all. It's killing itself.
Slow down. This tactic is intended for environments where a single male can copulate with multiple females. Originally, the Wolbachia did not infect the vocal cord parasites. I created a mutated strain, modifying the Wolbachia so that it could infect monogamous pairs. The Wolbachia's greatest multiplying tactic, the male-to-female change, worked against itself in the monogamous parasites, just as you said. Then I performed repeated selection of Wolbachia strains until I achieved 100% certainty of male-to-female conversion.
Creating female-female pairs, unable to reproduce.
And you say the Wolbachia affects the host of the host, that is, us, cutting off our means to reproduce?
It is almost certain. Of course, we will not turn female. After all, mammals possess no natural gender-changing function. But some Wolbachia strains can cause cytoplasmic incompatibility in the host.
Is that some cell deformity?
Put simply, it means the altered sperm of infected males kill the female's egg on contact.
And that's happened to us?
Yes. And yet, what occurs in humans is not just simple CI. To date, there are no cases of Wolbachia affecting humans. The fact that this strain causes this effect, is it the vocal cord parasite's affinity with humans? I do not know enough to say for sure.
So the parasite warps the host. Reminds me of what Skullface said.
It is the way of all organisms to create their own optimal environment. Just look at you and this space. Organisms that cannot do this are doomed to extinction. The difference with parasites is that their environment is another organism that creates a connection between life and life. Parasitism, symbiosis, or death. In this way, the host too is challenged to adapt.
About this OKB-0 Emmerich was talking about. Its location and features match the citadel in the mountains northeast of the Soviet base camp. Built during the time of Alexander the Great, it was left in ruins following one of Genghis Khan's campaigns. Its occupants changed time and again due to war, and it was expanded on more than one occasion. Ultimately, it fell into the hands of the Soviet philosophers. The Soviet army was using it as the headquarters of its Afghan invasion force. But it would seem that Skullface's connections with the philosophers gave him license to develop Sahelanthropus there. And that's what Emmerich was doing at the place, before he got the axe. But OKB is a designation the Soviets use for weapon design bureaus. There's no way they'd have one of those in Afghanistan. And in principle, the numbers that follow OKB are always integers above 1. There is no 0. Perhaps this was a secret facility of the Soviet and Chinese philosophers dating back prior to World War II. Though it's more likely Skullface just picked a fake name that more or less fit the Soviets' pattern. He doesn't go there often, but he sure as hell won't miss this. They use the heliport on top of the tower for his visits. Start by heading for the heliport. Then wait for your chance to make contact with Skullface.
It seems Sahelanthropus' armor is made from depleted uranium. That offers some serious protection. The U.S. military is planning on using it for its main battle tanks, too. Maybe that's where Emmerich got the technology.
Uranium? They're using nuclear fuel for armor now?
No. What they use for nuclear fuel is uranium-235, which is extracted from natural uranium. Depleted uranium is a byproduct of that process. Sort of like the leftovers, I guess. The garbage. Uranium-235 makes up 0.72% of natural uranium, whereas depleted uranium contains only 0.2%.
What are the benefits of using it for armor?
It's a pretty short list. Uranium's a heavy metal, like lead, meaning it can hold a greater amount of kinetic energy. But it also boasts a hardness closer to tungsten. That makes it an ideal material to use for, say, armor-piercing ammunition penetrators. But it's not the best choice for armor. Its volume is less than that of ceramics, but for an equal weight, you could end up with less protection.
So why use it then?
According to Emmerich, it came down to him being unable to source ceramics technology from a manufacturer. Plus, given that it's an upright walking vehicle, he wanted to reduce the bulk of certain areas. Despite all that, depleted uranium still makes for some tough armor, and Emmerich says it's been proven in live fire tests. It stops most Soviet tank shells.
So, Docker, what are the metallic archaea?
Volcanic craters spewing sulfur. Water hot enough to boil your skin off. Ocean depths of 800 plus atmospheres. Wastelands radioactive enough to kill you where you stand. There are groups of organisms that survive this fight. No, because of living in such environments.
I've heard about them. Extremo... something.
Extremophiles. By selecting certain species, then subculturing and repeatedly modifying them, I created a metallic offspring of pure archaea. They subsist on metals rather than organic matter.
And some of them even consume uranium?
Yes. Uranium enrichment archaea metabolize only uranium-235. As a result, they produce weapons-grade enriched uranium.
How is that possible?
Consider how plants fractionate carbon isotopes when they conduct photosynthesis. Nature possesses abilities beyond our imagination.
So, it was archaea that brought down your chopper?
Corrosive archaea, yes. They oxidize metals, feeding off the energy in the electrons they receive. What became of the wreckage?
We had the R&D team retrieve samples for study in, airtight plastic containers, of course.
Prudent. We shall extract archaea from it in good time. They should help you fight back against Blagana.
Any chance we could start now? It doesn't have to be a lot. I might just have another use for them.
If it's only a small amount you need.
That's fine. I'll get the R&D team to assist. Let's go.
South Africa was previously suspected of developing nuclear weapons. It already had a conspicuous presence at the UN because of apartheid and its armed expansionism. But when neighboring Angola and Mozambique became socialist countries in '74, South Africa felt hounded into a corner. So it accelerated its nuclear program to protect itself. 3 years later, the Soviets discovered a test facility, and 2 years after that, an American satellite observed a flash in the southern Indian Ocean. It said this was South Africa conducting a nuclear test with the help of a certain ally. Skullface used the situation in South Africa to get this ally to lend a hand. They both wanted nukes, so it was a mutually beneficial relationship. On the surface, anyway.
I figure South Africa started getting serious about nuclear weapons production in '75. In '74, the government was still able to get by with bluffing that it had a nuclear arsenal. The year after, word spread that an independent independent armed group in the Caribbean was crushed by Cypher for possessing a WMD. That's right, boss. What happened to you and your men was the reason South Africa decided to push ahead with nuclear development. A force independent of any country getting its hands on a nuke. That was a threat to the existence of countries everywhere. It wasn't just South Africa. Your presence pushed a lot of countries to get nukes. The world was scared of you. You were a threat to more than just the Cold War. If nations are gears in a machine, you had the power to smash them loose and watch the whole world grind to a halt. Emmerich uses externally powered legs of his own design. It's bionics technology, a product of the U.S. military's failed attempt to develop a powered exoskeleton. All the wearer has to do is apply a little force, and the actuators continue the movement in that direction. But his legs are unique. Instead of using a hydraulic mechanism, the actuators run off metallic archaea. That increases the actuator's reaction speed and also enables him to lock and release the joints at will. The legs are a nifty little gadget, but they have two clear weaknesses. First, they're dependent on external power, maybe because he built them knowing he couldn't leave his lab. There's no internal battery. That's why they won't work if they aren't plugged in. Second, and this is more than just a weakness, the legs are directly connected to his bones. Could be to minimize signal loss and the orders output to the legs and the drive response from them. Either way, Emmerich has used bolts to attach load-bearing parts directly to his femurs, probably by mimicking surgical treatment for compound fractures and the like. But the end result is those legs and his body are fused together, and that appears to be how he's able to move them so precisely. But that also means that any shock to the legs would be delivered right to his bones by way of those bolts. The same is true if he encounters the corrosive metallic archaea. If the corrosive archaea ate into the exposed bolts, they'd reach the endoskeleton parts and eat through them too in the blink of an eye. The doctor's bones are full of holes to accommodate all the bolts. They're like sponges. If he were to lose the reinforcing parts, even the tiniest bit of force or weight would snap his bones. So when I dangled those corrosive metallic archaea in front of him, he realized straight away what would happen. Life wouldn't be worth living if he lost those legs of his. I'd bet that is what the doctor fears the most. I just helped him imagine what it would be like. Thanks to that, I got the information we needed without either of us getting hurt. You know how he is. He's probably already over the shock. The better you know your adversary, the easier it is for you to get information from them. And vice versa.
BRB. Okay. Now we play episode 30, I think. Deploy some people for combat.
Please select a mission. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Unit dispatched. Please select a mission. Deploying.
What's that? What are you doing? Hello? I don't know what you're doing. You okay?
Research facility Emmerich was talking about is north of the Soviet base. That's where Skullface is keeping Sahelanthropus before setting it loose in Afghanistan. There's a good chance he's got nukes, too.
Boss, we need to figure out what Skullface is up to. If you make contact with him, get him to talk. The ethnic cleansing parasites, Sahelanthropus. Find out what his plans are.
All we know is that Skullface's plans are on the verge of fruition. We need to stop him while we still can.
Be careful down there, boss.
Soviet soldiers in that area are all dead. Apparently XOF unleashed the Russian parasite strain. To isolate the facility, they first spread reports of a chemical weapon leak. The infection won't spread into the surrounding regions. Still, I think they just exterminate the men who worked with them all this time. Skullface must be making his final play. Eli snuck into the cargo on board the chopper. His idea of an escape attempt? Who can say? We'll think of how to deal with him later.
Snake, do you read me? I know more than anyone about OKB-0 and Sahelanthropus. Boss, I've made up my mind. I want to be of use to you. Not let me work to pay for what I've done. I'll prove it. That I've always been your ally.
Boss, I'll be focused on coordinating backup here in Mother Base. The chain of command is still in place.
Fire!
If you have orders, give them to Miller as usual.
Skullface is in OKB-0. Start by making contact with him. The facility itself is under the control of XOF, Cypher Strike Force. We have no hard data on their force strength, so your judgment in the field will be key. Boss, we're finally here. Find Skullface, and take everything from him.
Fire!
Zulu 2, what's wrong? Come in, Zulu 2.
contact with Skullface. Head for the silo at the facility's northernmost point.
Ah, shit.
Snake, are you okay?
Why is it
Snake!
sneak? So I'm just gonna sneak around him.
Make contact with Skullface. Head for the silo at the facility's northernmost point.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Fire.
Boss, get down. The enemy sniper. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Not that. Oh, no. Oh no! I died again.
Snake, talk to me! Snake! Snake!
I don't even care if I get seen.
Make contact with Skullface. Head for the silo at the facility's northernmost point.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Come on. Come up. You know, I don't like Huey as much as I like Otacon. Otacon is actually Huey is. I guess that's the point. Is not to like Huey, but he looks and sounds like Otacon. So,
detected. The map has been updated.
Kinda hard.
Gates to go. Still all quiet at the silo. No sign of Skullface or his Goliath.
Surely they can't already have... No, never mind.
XOF has occupied the facility. Skullface must be close.
Fire!
CP, this is Zulu 2. We got an enemy sniper.
Fire!
This is CP. Understood. Find the enemy sniper and take him out. Out!
Fire!
Way up there? Oh.
CP, this is Zone 1. We checked the area and found nothing. Going on the search. Over.
Okay.
Understood. Keep your guard up. Out.
They stopped coming after you. His ride has arrived. Don't let Skullface get away. Stop him at the heliport.
Map has been updated.
Boss, can you see the heliport? Skullface is right there. Make contact with him and make him talk. We have to stop him before his plan is set in motion. Sahelanthropus is somewhere inside there. First of all, make contact with Skullface. Don't kill him yet. We need him to talk first.
You too have known loss. And that loss torments you still. You hope hatred might someday replace the pain. But it never goes away. It makes a man hideous, inside and out. Wouldn't you agree? We both are demons. Our humanity won't return. You, me, we've no place to run, nowhere to hide. And that is why I'll show you my demon. Follow me, big boss!
Just go along with him for now. We're ready to fight if it comes to that. That's our leverage against him, our deterrent. He doesn't want a war on his hands.
Whatever the Navajo told you, it's just one possible solution derived by Cypher. My will is different. I've known you since your time at Langley. I've long been the other side of your coin. 1964, Soviet territory. Fox's first mission. Any mess you made, I was there to clean up. You completed your task, and admirably. The information you returned was far more than enough to fill our pockets. With it, our futures became, more or less, set in stone. And then the Major came to me with an idea. Washington doesn't know how to spend money, he said. I'd like to redirect it. His goal was an organization dedicated solely, covertly, to supporting America. Cypher. You know the rest. To him, it was mourning the loss of his friend. Or rather, an act of revenge on the world, but America most of all. of simply assimilating, its citizens live alongside others. Their roots are very diverse. America's never been made up of just one people. But he tried to forge a single consciousness for it and from it. The idea that every citizen would use free will to unite behind their country. Unilateralism like that can't be entrusted to any one individual. So the Major sought a system that used information, words, to control the subconscious. To unite America and the entire world. The Major thought this was his friend's will, but I think he never understood what she wanted. Before he ever walked or cried, even before he was born, his mother tongue was English. He doesn't know the pain of losing his own language. Not yet. He cannot understand her will. I do. I was born in a small village. I was still a child when we were raided by soldiers. Foreign soldiers. Torn from my elders, I was made to speak their language. With each new post, my masters changed, along with the words they made me speak. Words are peculiar. With each change, I changed too. My thoughts, personality, how I saw right and wrong. War changed me, and not only my visage. Words can kill. I was invaded by words, burrowing and breeding inside me. A philosopher once said, "It is no nation we inhabit, but a language." Make no mistake, our native tongue is our true fatherland. My fatherland, my truth was stolen from me. And so was my past. All that's left is the future. And mine is revenge. On those who leech off the words of their fellow man. This is what I learned from the Major. And then it hit me. It was he who should feel my wrath. He and the code he chose as basis for control. Language codes, information codes, beamed all around us, genetic codes spanning history. By controlling the codes, Cypher Zero intends to unify the world. Codes implanted into our heads, sucking our minds dry as it spreads from one host to the next. A parasite upon this earth, that is what Zero is. As one born into this world, he's afflicted. I hold him responsible for killing my freedom. Killing all traces of my past. Killing any promise of a future. We are all but dead men forced to walk upon this earth. A world reduced to zero. Cypher plans to use its codes to control the world. They think they can. And the mother tongue of all those codes is English. The word became flesh. The final parasites. It knows English. An English strain of the vocal parasite. I will exterminate the the English language. With this, I have rid the world of infestation. All men will breathe free again, reclaim their past, present, and future. This is no ethnic cleanser. It is a liberator. To free the world from zero. Let the world be. Sans lingua franca. The world will be torn sometime. And then it shall be free. People will suffer, of course. A phantom pain. The world will need a new common tongue. A language of nukes. My metal ears shall be the thread by which all countries are bound together in equality. No words will be needed. Every man will be forced to recognize his neighbor. People will swallow their pain. They will link lost hands. The world will become one. This war is peace. When the world witnesses Sahelanthropus, the hands of the doomsday clock will roll on, regardless of zero. Sahelanthropus will take the first giant step into a brave new world. It is the bell with which a world trodden upon by words declares its independence. We are here. Remember the Alamo.
On station to provide cover. Get us a line of fire. Roger that.
We're not the only demons in this world. Like you, vengeance is all he has. It's man's thirst for revenge that drives the times. Just as you live because of me, he lives because of you. Show him!